What's up, Trophy Hunter? Welcome to my Platinum walkthrough for Retrace Memories of Death. Before we start with the game, go to settings and set the difficulty to safe and the text speed to fast. There is a lot of dialogue in the game and sometimes it doesn't matter which answer you choose, so feel free to choose whatever you like. If there is an important one, I will tell you, of course. You can skip through the text with the cross button. In this walkthrough we will skip the text to get the platinum as fast as possible. The only thing you can do in this game is you can walk around with the left stick and you can interact with things with the cross button. First of all, leave the house. So next step is walk left and interact with all three characters. Once you talked with all three characters, press the square button to choose Lucas. Now go up and left to pick up a key. Now go right and interact with the star on the wall. Press the triangle button to choose yes here. Now go down and pick up the flowers from the coffin. To your right you can see a blue book. This is where you can save your game by pressing the triangle button. Now go back and interact with the top middle coffin. First choose yes and then choose not yet. After the dialogue, interact with the coffin again. So for example, in the next choice it doesn't matter which answer you choose, so feel free to choose whatever you like. So now go down and interact with the door to leave the area. So after the dialogue you have to interact with the gramophone in front of you and with the piano. Now go left and talk with the shadow. Press triangle for what happened. And now press square for alibi. Now you can leave the conversation by pressing the circle button. Now go to the right and talk with the shadow. Ask about the piano by pressing the cross button. So next step is you have to interact with the shadow on the couch and after that you have to talk with Lucas. Now press the circle button for I'm ready. And after that choose the sister by pressing the circle button again. Now leave the room through the left door. Now interact with the two dead bodies on the ground. Now go down and pick up the key from the table. Now talk with Lucas again and leave the room through the door where you came from. For the future, if I not say anything about the dialogue choice, you can choose whatever you like. So go down and through the door. Now walk right and interact with the trapdoor. Now walk down and left. Now go left and up, pick up the key from the skeleton and now go all the way back. Now go right and open the cell door. After a lot of dialogue you will get the first trophy, Lucen End. Now interact with the green book and choose Mausoleum. So now go up and interact with the middle top coffin. Interact with it a second time to leave the area. Now go down through the door. Now talk with the shadow on the right side. It's important that you choose yes here and then leave the room through the door to the left. So after another dialogue, interact with Lucas. For the upcoming dialogue you can choose whatever you like. After the dialogue has finished, try to open every door. So interact with the blue book. You will start on the bus station again. This time it's important that you choose Mia. Be sure to press triangle to choose Mia here. So now it's very important that you interact with the star on the wall here. Press yes. Now you can leave the cell and then go right. The first and only enemy in the game will appear, so be careful that you do not run into it, because if you run into it, Mia will die, but we need her for the next ending. So go carefully to the right. Go up here and pick up the key from the skeleton. Just in case, save your game here. Now wait till the enemy will pass you. Now keep moving to the right and open the cell door. Now go left and up. Interact with the ladder to leave the room. So go down and leave the room. Now go left. Pick up the knife from the ground. Now go up the ladder and pick up the necklace. Now go all the way back to the room with the trapdoor. Now go left and up through the door. Now go up and interact with the confession booth to your left. Now pick up the dead bird from the ground by choosing yes. Now go down and left through the door. Now it's important that you interact with the star on the wall again. Now pick up the flowers from the coffin, and after that interact with the top middle coffin 2 times. Now go back to the place where we picked up the dead bird. There are 6 circles on the ground. Interact with the first one. Now with the second one. Now with number 4. Now with number 5. Now interact with number 6. And last but not least, interact with number 3. Now interact with the chest. And now go back to the room with the trapdoor. After the dialogue, interact with the big door in the middle. Now interact with the blue book and at the bus station choose Mia again. So now it's important that you interact with the star on the wall. Now leave the cell and go right. The enemy will appear again, but this time you have to run into it to kill Mia. Now go up and pick up the key from the skeleton. Now go all the way to the right and open the cell. Now go left and up, interact with the ladder. Go down through the door and now go left through the door. Go up the ladder and pick up the necklace. Now go all the way back to the room with the trapdoor. Now go up and left through the door. Go up and interact with the left confession booth. Now pick up the dead bird from the ground by choosing yes. And now go down and left through the door. Now interact with the coffin. And after that pick up the flowers from the coffin. Now go back to the previous room. And now go up to the circles. Now interact with circle 1, 2, 6 and last but not least 3. Now go down and after the dialogue go down again to the room with the trap door. Now interact with the blue book again, and this time you have to choose Owen. So after the dialog, be sure that you choose Owen by pressing the circle button. Now go down and pick up the keys from the table, and just in case, make a save here. Now go up the ladder and pick up the necklace. Now go down and interact with the green table on the left side. Now you have to solve a puzzle to get a key. So press triangle here to do it now. Now press the square button for the sheep. Now press square again for send back alone. Now press square again for the cabbage. Now press square again for take the sheep back. Now press the triangle button for the wolf. And now press one more triangle for send back alone. Now go down, pick up the key and go down through the door. Now interact with the trapdoor. Now go down and then left. Now go all the way back to the previous room. Just in case, maybe do another save here, if anything happens. Now go down and through the door. Now go up and pick up the knife. After dialogue and a small cutscene, just go back to the previous room with the trapdoor. So now we're back, this time interact with the yellow book. Choose lobby by pressing the square button. Now go down and through the door. Now go up and pick up the knife. This time before you leave the room, it's important that you talk with Lucas. So after the cutscene, talk with Lucas again and then leave the room. Now go down and interact with the rock. Now pick up the key and go back to the previous room with the trap door. And now interact with the big door in the middle. So interact with the blue book and at the bus station choose Mia. Choose Mia. And now interact with the star on the wall. Now leave the cell and go right. Be careful this time, do not let Mia die, so go carefully to the right. Go up, pick up the key from the skeleton, and now wait till the enemy will pass you. Now go down and right and open the cell door. Now go left and up and interact with the ladder. Now go left and up through the door. Now go up and pick up the dead bird. Now go down and left through the door. After the dialogue, pick up the flowers from the coffin and go back to the room with the trapdoor. So now go down through the door. After the dialogue, go left through the door. So now go up the ladder and pick up the necklace. Now go down and pick up the key from the table. And now interact with the green table to your left. Press the triangle button to solve it. Now go down to pick up the key and go down through the door. So now talk with Lucas. Now interact with the white book, and after that you have to talk with Claire, which is the girl in white. So interact with the bed. Now interact with the shoes. And interact with the computer. Now interact with the bookshelf to your right. And after that move up and interact with the bookshelf again to reveal a secret door. Now interact with the bookshelf again. So now go through the door. So now go down and through the door. Just in case, make a save here. Now go left and interact with the door. Now interact with the photos on the wall behind the table. So now you can leave the room. Now go right and up. Interact with the door. Now go all the way back to the room with the photos. So now go and talk with Lucas. This time choose I have an idea by pressing triangle. And now choose in this room by pressing the circle button. I accidentally clicked on him twice here, so click square, nothing came up. And now talk with Lily. Press triangle here for she could have. And after that you have to choose it's relevant. Press triangle to choose it's relevant. For the rest of the dialogue you can click triangle or whatever you like. So now you can leave the room. Go right and up the stairs, up again, and interact with the door. So after another dialogue, it's very important that you save your game here. Keep trying because this save spot is a little bit buggy. Once you saved your game, you can interact with the wardrobe to get to the last section of the game. After another very long dialogue, you can choose now between two things. First of all, you can interact with the portal, or you can interact with Clair. No matter which option you choose, because we need both of them. But let's start with the portal one. So after the dialogue, interact with the portal. Now go down till you find yourself back in the main menu. Now simply press continue and go through the wardrobe again. This time do not choose the portal, instead choose to interact with Clair, the girl in white. This will unlock the last trophy and the white ending. So guys, that was my walkthrough for Retrace, Memories of Death. I hope this walkthrough could help you to unlock all trophies and achievements. Thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.